Hey everybody, my name is Heather Taylor and I want to tell y'all why I left Younique. I've had multiple people ask me and I figured why not? Why not share it and put it out there for the world? So here you go. And this is no lie, like the first time I am doing a video in landscape and I'm like, where do I look? Where in the world am I supposed to look at this thing? Alright, so for me, I started Younique and I was there for 14 months. In my 14 months, when I first initially started, I started and hit the ground running, right? Because there's excitement and there's build up. So I hit your fast start. I did, everything you're supposed to do in your 90 days. I got all those bonuses. I hit pink in 90, which I was super proud of. But that's kind of where it ended. So 90 days in, I hit pink. And then what? Then what? I had girls underneath me. I had people join and get the kit, because they're all about a kidnapper, which is great. It's great that if you're a kidnapper, and I'm not saying kidnappers don't turn into great things, but what kept happening to me is my kidnappers were exactly that. They were kidnappers. And I would lose those sales because now they weren't buying for me, they were buying for the discount. Perfectly fine on their end, but when you're trying to grow a business, kind of downfall. So I hit pink, stalled out, and could not hit pink again. I remained yellow for the final 11 months that I was there and could not get past that. And I have talked to many, many, many women who have found that exact story. They tell me the exact same thing. Some of them never even are being able to achieve hitting pink even the one time. And that's sad. To me, that's very sad because there is a lot of potential, but I kept coming into the issue of hitting roadblocks after roadblock and just couldn't get there. I had issues with my upline. The whole uplift, validate, and empower with them, that their big mantra, I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. And it's kind of sad that that didn't happen because they are so big on that motto that I kind of expected it. That's what they preach, and when I went into it, I truly, truly expected that to happen. And it didn't. And it sucks because I know there's some women there that did find that, and I am in no way, shape, or form bashing Younique or their products. I'm just saying there might be a better option. There might be. And this is 100% my story. It may not be your story, but this is mine. It is my truth, and I'm allowed to speak it. So I'm going to speak it. Especially if I have people asking me. So I'm going to be honest. I am an open book. I have been pretty much since I started this, because if you're not, that's one of the things, indirect sales, that can kind of wash you out. You really got to be open. But anywho, so I didn't come into the whole team. I signed under a girl. She left. She moved on. The girl that she signed under decided to move on. And that rolled me up to another person who I've never been in contact with ever. And I'm pretty sure she saw me on her back office list, okay? Pretty sure she saw my name, and she's pretty sure she saw the dollar signs attached to my name. But she wasn't actively selling. I don't really honestly know what she was doing. I looked at her profile a couple times, but she was selling when I originally signed. She had a team page, all this jazz. She went on to do a boutique. That's her jam, then more power to her. But that kind of left me hanging without a team. And it is very nice in this industry to have a team that is there to go to when you have questions. Okay, when you have questions, and especially when you're new, it is really nice to have somebody and to have that group of women that you can kind of count on to help you and kind of guide you a little bit. I didn't need anybody to hold my hand, but I did want help when I had a question, and I wasn't there. And that, to me, you know, if she wasn't going to sell, she should have just gave it up, or she should have tried to, I don't know. It wasn't working. 100% was not working. And so that kind of got me down. I reached out to my black status, which is the person that's like top of the company above you. If you're not into direct sales and you're not sure about what I'm talking about, so you have different statuses that you obtain. You have different promotions that you can get, and you start out in Younique as white. You hit yellow, pink, and it just keeps growing up. Black is the top. And there's different levels of black. So I would reach out to my black status, and I feel like she had some life stuff going on, which is 100% acceptable. I mean, we all do. 100% we all do. But I feel like you've either got to be in this business or not in it. And I would message her. I wouldn't hear back. They would start things as far as group chats, and they would just fizzle out. They wouldn't maintain them. There was no consistency in it. They would do like challenges and like 14-day posting tasks and stuff like that. And I would get in on them because I would want the help. I would want, you know, what am I doing wrong? And I started getting locked out of them because you had to sell so much money. And if you didn't sell that amount, then you couldn't be in them. Which is great, except if you're not selling, that's kind of the reason why you want to be in them. Right? Because you want the extra help, especially when you're like me and you don't have an upline to go to. So that was out. There goes that help, right? What do you do there? It was just a lot of little things that were happening that I didn't like. I started feeling like I had to be this cookie cutter person and do these cookie cutter things in order to sell. So Younique would, you know, Younique has a lot of presenters. Younique has been around the block a few times. There's a lot of sellers for Younique, and so the market, I hate to say the market is saturated because I feel like that becomes an excuse, but here's the thing, is when the market is saturated like that, and then they say, oh, we're going to do a 14-day posting challenge. I'm going to give you the post. You're going to post it. Here's the words. Change the words a little bit, but post it. Go. Go upon the masses and post this. The problem with that is people are friends with multiple presenters. And when you do that, you become very cookie cutter. And when I'm scrolling my news feed, I'm seeing the same picture multiple times. Okay? That doesn't build trust or a relationship between me and my customer. Because they saw the exact same thing I posted over here on 3 other girls in their newsfeed. You know? I didn't want to be that cookie cutter person. I didn't want to be, I wanted to branch out and do different things. And if I wanted to use a different brand eyeshadow, I wanted to feel like I could do it. And I didn't feel that way with Younique. I mean, if I want to go buy the new Morphe palette and be able to wear it, then I should feel like I can do that. And I didn't. I didn't feel that way. I felt like I had to be a certain way, do a certain things, and I didn't like it. And then they would want you to cold message. And they would say it's not cold messaging, but it is, okay? If you haven't talked to this person in the past year or more, and here I am, hey, knock knock. How you doing? Ain't talked to you since high school, but want to have a party with me. Like, that kind of stuff, I didn't like. I felt very dirty doing that. I didn't like it. They wanted you to have your list of 100. Go down it. Message all these people. Go message them. It's the end of the month. We need to sponsor everybody. We need to do this. We need to do that. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I didn't feel like I was building a connection with that person, because if you're my customer, then me and you are we are friends, okay? If you need something, you message me. It's customer service. And I didn't feel like that was good customer service by going out and just sending somebody a message like, hey, thanks for liking my post. Now have a party with me. Buy my kudos. Like, I didn't like that. I didn't like doing that. I don't know if anybody is. It's very awkward, okay? And the messages you would get back were not very nice, they really were not nice at all. So there's that. But the other thing is they would have new products launched. It's great. I love that they have new products and they're constantly evolving. That's spectacular. However, they would sell out. The products would sell out. And most of the time it wasn't the consumer buying them. It was the people that were higher up in the company buying mass stocks of it. They, a lot of them had tons of Y cash built up. I mean, thousands of dollars worth of Y cash. And they would swoop in, they would buy all this product, and then we wouldn't be able to get any. So by the time I would get it, and they would put a new product out, and they would release it to us the same time as they would a customer. So by the time I ordered my product on the 1st, when it would release, by the time I got it in the mail, it would be somewhere around the 12th, the 15th, somewhere in that ballpark. It's sold out. So now I've got the new product. It's sold out. It's not going to be available for months. But what do I do now? Do I promote it? Do I promote this product that's not available to anybody? I don't want to, because then they're not going to buy anything. Because I'm going to say, oh, you like this and you want to get some eyeshadows and stuff? Okay, great. Well, you can get the eyeshadows, but this foundation stick is not available for right now, but it will be in a few months. So most likely they're going to say, okay, well, I'll get everything in a few months. And then a few months rolls around, life has happened, and they can't afford it. There goes your sale. Plus, I was spending a lot of money on stuff I couldn't sell. I couldn't promote a product that's out of stock for months. Out of stock for a couple weeks, that's understandable. Out of stock for months, that kind of takes the cake. So, that was another reason why it's a lot of little things that started to just pile on top of each other, and eventually I kind of just stopped. I took a moment. I'm like, this is not what I want. I love doing this. I 100% love this business. I love the dynamics of it. I love what you can do in direct sales and makeup. I love it. But this is not working. So I paused, which I think anybody should do. If you got those feelings down in your gut that something's off and all that, just chill. And I did. And I started, actually, I randomly had a girl friend me on Facebook. And I was like, why is this chick friending me, right? Like, why? You know how it is. We got 10 mutual friends. And now you want to add me. Like, that's fine. Whatever. But I was like, why is she adding me? So I go look at her Facebook page. She has started selling makeup. And I knew she had been a Younique presenter. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not Younique. So I got to looking, and it was Farmasi. So I'm a researcher. I will research something to the death, because I need to know everything about it. I am not a person just to jump between companies. I am not someone that is going to just follow the masses. That's not me. I'm going to research it, and I'm going to decide for myself if I like it. So I started on a mission, a 2-week mission. Between Google, Facebook, and YouTube, I looked up everything Farmasi. I looked up Farmasi high and low, however you could look it up. I searched it, watched videos, looked at the comp plan, looked at everything I could possibly look at. And I decided that it was time for a change. It was time for a change. I'm very thankful that I made that change. So with Younique, you would make between 20 and 30% commission. I was making 25% commission, and I thought that was fairly good. You had bonus options with Younique. You had car bonuses. However, they changed the comp plan a few months after I started, to the point where if you did not have a new person on your team every 90 days in their fast start period, you could not unlock these bonuses. You did not have access to them. So of course I could sell the kit, but they didn't sell. So I didn't have anybody. I had my original girls that I had started with, and they were doing their thing. And we would always come just below hitting pink status. Like constantly. We'd be a few $100s short of hitting pink status. That was frustrating in itself. But then to know that I wasn't even making any money off my downline. Like, here I am leading these girls, helping these women, investing my time in them. I'm there for them when they have questions for me. And everybody else is making commission off of them, but I'm not. I was not making anything. So I didn't like that. So when I looked at Farmasi, and the other thing, you get 25%, you get your commission back in the sale. So basically they would say you get a 25% discount. Which is part of the reason why I originally started, because I wanted the discount. I needed some new makeup. However, you had to pay full price. Then they would reimburse you your commission. So think about this. You're paying taxes on it when you buy it. Then they are reimbursing you the 25% discount through commission and giving you a $10.99 at the end of the year that you then turn in on your taxes and pay taxes on again. Are you really getting a discount? Because you just paid taxes on them again. Like, think about that. Let that sink in. Pause this video and let that sink in. So that I didn't really think about that until after the moment, and I was like, wait a minute, like that's a bit sketchy. So Farmasi, completely different. You get 50% discount. You get 50% commission. When I log into my to the website, and there's no fees. You get a free website. You have to sell, I think it's $1 or $2 in 6 months to maintain your discount. That's it. You have to have $125 a month if you want to maintain active and actually get commissions off of like your downline and all that. So when I log into my website, literally the price is already discounted. The 50% discount is automatic. I don't have to wait for it to come back in commissions. It's already there. I pay half of the price. I'm literally, their top foundation that they have, like the most expensive one they have, is $24.90. I'm paying $12.45 for that foundation. Okay, like legit. Drugstore price. Okay, I just paid a drugstore price for a product that is way up here. Okay, way up here. Then I also don't have to unlock any bonuses. I don't have to try to achieve certain amounts to get anything. Their bonuses start at 3% and go up to 25 and kind of continue on from 25, but in different ways. There's 11 different ways to get paid. It's awesome. It's awesome. Just the fact that I get 50% discount straight out the door and 50% commission. 50% commission for a person starting out in direct sales is unheard of. That's crazy. And your commissions can go up to 75% depending on where you are in the company and as far as your promotions. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy to me. So all these little things that have been bothering me, I see them over here, and I see the resolutions to them. Backstock issues. Guess what? Farmasi makes everything. Farmasi makes their product. They manage it there. They make the plastics that their products go into. The containers that the products come in, they made them. They own that company. So they can see a backorder issue happening before it happens. They have the ability. They're not going through other vendors. They're able to keep their prices down because of that as well. Because they own everything. They manage everything. They're not dependent on a vendor and their prices. They have the ability to make these prices. And their prices, guys, are so good. I mean, so good. You're talking their foundations are from $15 to $25. And they're good. Their BB cream coverage is way better than what I was using before. And I was paying $39. $39 for BB cream. And it wasn't meeting expectations. Come over here. I want to say it's $15.90. $15.90. I get half off of that. Okay? And it's better than the $39 stuff. You can't even fathom that in your head until you use it. I used the CC cream the other day. Literally, every bit of redness, my face under this foundation is completely red. Red. It's covered. It's gone. I mean, the quality of this product, it is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And especially at the price point that it's at. Do you know how much easier that is to sell? And do you know to start your business with them? $20. $20. Younique, $99. It was $99 to get in the door with Younique and start selling. Farmasi is $19.99. $19.99, and you can start a business. And you get your discount straight out the door. They have welcome packages that are discounted even more than the 50% off if you want to take advantage of that. If you don't want a preset package, Younique was a preset package. You had to get the eyeshadow they gave you, the bronzer they gave you, the lipstick that they gave you. If you didn't like it, it didn't matter. That was what you were getting. Farmasi, I built my own kit. When I ordered my $19.99 package, I automatically got my discount and picked what I wanted. I could pick my colors. I didn't have to depend on what they wanted to give me and still pay $99 for it. There's so many more advantages with Farmasi, and just their way of being is a breath of fresh air. They don't want you to cold message. They don't want that. They want to take the stigma that is with direct sales and that making it a dirty word. They want to erase that. They don't want that to be. How awesome is that? They want to change the direct sales game. When's the last time you had a company want to change it? Want to do something? Want to better your life in a way that they're going to give you 50% commission? 50% commission. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what you're doing? Take what you're selling now with where you're at and the commission you make. Now figure it out with 50% commission. And that's not including your bonuses. You're not locked out of any bonuses. The only thing is you got to have $125 in personal volume is what they call it, to be paid off of your downline. You still get your commission. If you only sell $50, you still get your $25 commission. They don't hold that from you. But you don't get paid off your downline. But I don't have to meet any other criteria. That's it. And it just keeps going and going and going. And there's 11, are y'all listening? 11 different ways to get paid. 11. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I feel like I'm at home with Farmasi. I'm very, very glad that I made the decision to change. And if you're questioning where you're at, then I highly suggest that you look into something else, because I feel like that's probably a good sign that it's time to go. It's time to depart. If you're already having those thoughts, start looking. Just start seeing what's out there. You don't have to make any huge jumps, but see what's out there. Younique was not a fit for me. Does it work for some women? Absolutely. Is it likely that you'll have success? I didn't, and I don't know that most of you will. I've talked to so many women that have not. I feel like with Farmasi, there is so much room to grow. Farmasi did not actually come to the U.S. until January, so they are still fairly new here. They have been around for many, many, many decades in Turkey. And they are the top seller over there. They have expanded into the UK and other areas and are now into the United States. And they are here to change the game. And they are changing it. So if you feel free to hit subscribe to my channel, because I will be giving you an update once my full month has come circle that I've had. And I'll let y'all know what I'm doing and where I'm at. But alright.